that on the right-hand side. Mateus Fernandes putting a John Terry out injured with the ACL, but still puts his full kit on to pose for the trophy. Hey, we don't mind. It's the finest moment in club history. Our first major honour to savour today. It's back to work. What's going on, guys? It's episode number 38 of the RTG career mode, where despite the champagne and silverware, there is still work to do. Only 2 wins in our last 15 Premier League games, and now dropping to 9th in the table. If we were to have any chance of getting back in the race for a top 4 place, we need to go on a strong winning run. First game of the final 10 in the league, Bournemouth away. Come on, the Pilgrims. So just getting going with the second half. Still dead up to 0-0. The only thing of note, which you might have noticed there, is that Morgs got a knock in the first half, and I think it is just going to be a bruise, but as Marcus Leonardo fires in the open for Bournemouth, it's not looking good at the moment. I mean, 2 wins in 15 in the league, probably now going to become 2 wins in 16. There's basically no chance of getting back in the Champions League now, not in this form. And another injury as well. I hate to keep referencing it, but it really is the monkey paw, man. Like, seriously. I got what I wanted, but with dire consequences. You want to win a trophy, Doxy boy? No problem, but it's the only thing you're going to win. Oh, dear. 2 wins in 16 games. This could not be going worse. Oh, nice ball through. Offload. It's going to be free. Yeah. It's an amazing achievement to win that Carabao Cup. I don't think we'll be winning any more games between now and the end of the season. Not in this form. This is genuinely the worst run of form with a save, and there's still 9 games to play. Top 4? We're not going to finish 14th. Thankfully, Morgs' injury was just a bruise, but even so, right now, we're absolutely tanking the league, man. And the thing that I'm worried about is that as my manager rating continues to drop, at the start of the season, my league objective was finishing a Europa League spot, which in career mode only counts as 5th place in the Premier League. There is no chance that happens now. So I've already failed my domestic cup objective by getting knocked out in the last 32 when the board wanted last 16. I don't think there's any chance of us finishing in that 5th place, and certainly not on this current run. Am I going to win the Carabao Cup, take Plymouth to Europe, and then get sacked in the same season? If that happens, I will be livid. Right, following game, heading into this one, Nottingham Forest at home. Man, do we need a win. It's been an absolutely shambolic run of form as you welcome Nuno's side, who, unlike in real life, are struggling this year. Forest in Devon, come on the Pilgrims. 22 minutes in, still tied at 0-0 as McCann finds Barr down the right-hand side. And straight into Gravenberch. Just really struggling, just all over the pitch. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. It's not like it's just like one area is weak. It's all over. The passing's terrible. I can't score, and defensively, I'm leaking goals left, right, and centre. Because that's the thing. It's like we haven't just got one problem. We've got multiple. And it's like if we were conceding loads of goals, but we're scoring a few. Oh my goodness. You'd think, okay, just reshuffle the back line, because scoring, you got that locked up, you just can't defend. And if it was the other way around, we were keeping loads of clean sheets, we just couldn't score, then you think, okay, maybe try a different striker. But at the moment, it's problems on both ends of the pitch. Kante off the woodwork, still 1-0. Raksaki gives it him back, and this time fires it wide. Can't get anything right. Oh, that's a cracking ball out wide, that. And this could be 2, and this will be game, and this will be another loss. I honestly, I genuinely think I'm going to get the sack. I hate to admit it, but I think it's coming. Yeah, well done, Doxy boy. First major honour in club history. Taking Plymouth into Europe for the first time in history. Now get out, because this is embarrassing. 2 wins in 17. We were top at the start of the season. How were we? We weren't top, weren't we? I imagine that. We were not top of the table. Like, we were literally in, like, 9th or something. How were we top for, like, 3 weeks? This is humiliating. Hi, boss. Hope you don't mind me catching you like this, but the lads have asked me to talk to you. They're a bit worried the club isn't meeting their demands. It doesn't feel like a team that's motivated to win anything this season. What? We literally just won a trophy 3 weeks ago. Mate, it's the only thing Plymouth have ever won. It's the only thing you and I have ever won. What are you talking about? We just won a trophy. Now, if you would have said it doesn't feel like a team that's able to win a Premier League game, I'd certainly agree with that statement, because after 2 wins in 17, we've now dropped to 10th in the table. Champions League has gone with 10 points off Newcastle in the top 4. That's finished now, but there is still a chance to get in the race for a top 7 place at the very least. But the only way we can do that is starting to win games. Struggling Wolves in the bottom 3 away at Molineux next. Surely this is the game we snap the losing streak. Come on, the Pilgrims. I've just seen another injury there. Yeah, Davey went down. Not again. He's only just come back. Honestly. It's all going wrong, and I don't know how to fix it. Oh, great tackle, Nath. Well in, mate. Now, Raksaki into the middle. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, we've got a great chance here. Great hold up by Kante. Oh, a little bit lucky, but we'll take it. Ball slipped into Morgs, gets a little bit lucky, but when you are going through it, you need some luck. Come on! Mendes to Kobe Mainu. And the Manchester United Academy grad offloads to Bellegarde. Oh, this will be cruel. This will be cruel. We've played really well out there. Really well out there. Nathan Wood is having a stormer at the back. Absolute stormer. I like this kid a lot. I'm so glad I brought him back. If he has a potential downgrade, I'll not be happy, but he's a player. Jason Knight slips the ball through. Kante on the turn. Ibrahim Kante for the second. Come on. Plymouth double the lead, and surely we're getting a Premier League win. The last time Plymouth Argyle won a Premier League game away from home was mid-November against Burnley. Until today. Finally, the Pilgrims notch one up. There's no chance of us getting back in the race for a top 4 place, but hopefully we'll go on a run to keep ourselves in the hunt for a top 7 place. Let's build on this. But there was some bad news as Reece Williams agrees to join Stoke on a free transfer in the summer. Early in the game, Vandenberg went down. And like I said, it's the monkey's paw. Yeah, you'll win a game, Doxy boy, but Davey's going to break his toe again. Second broken toe in the season and done for the campaign. Massive win away at Molineux, but now back home for probably the biggest game remaining this season. Manchester City coming to Home Park, 1 point and 1 place above us in the table. We do have a game in hand on a few teams above right now, but the only way we get back in the hunt for a 5th place finish is winning consistently. We haven't done that in several months. Going for back-to-back wins here. Come on, the Pilgrims. Well, we've had one, but I don't know if we'll get any more between now and the end of the season. I mean, like I said before, we've actually qualified for Europe already because of that League Cup win. It's a qualifier. Well, save coops. It's a qualifier for the Conference League. So we've qualified for European football of some kind, but the board, the frustrating thing is the board don't count the League Cup as an objective. So to them it means nothing. To them, we haven't qualified for Europe, you know, which is annoying, but nothing I can do about it now. Whitaker's on there. He was inside his own half when the ball was played. And he keeps his composure to give Plymouth the lead. 14 in, and the Pilgrims back in business. They say good things come in pairs. Well, Morgan Whitaker hasn't scored a single league goal all season long. Now he's got 2 in as many games. And Plymouth, as things stand, are set for 2 wins in as many games after what had been an absolutely diabolical run of 4. There's a long way to go though, 28 minutes on the clock. And it's going to be hard to hold off this Man City team. Foden with a level up 1-1. Haaland. Foden to Rodri. That's a nice ball over the top towards Erling. He flicks on. Brilliant awareness. What a goal. What a goal that is. And that is the level that we are so far off right now. Great ball over the top. Brilliant awareness from Erling to knock it down. And the half volley is inch perfect. This is why we can't be a Champions League team. We can't do that sort of stuff. Oh, still just about in this as Nathan does well. Kante, off you go. Oh, he's through. 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. Easy money. Easy money. Easy money. Played well. Just need the rubber to green in the final 27 here. I don't think I deserve to lose this game, so let's make sure we don't and find a winner. Come on, don't. Oh, my goodness. Coops. Couple of goals this season, mate. You've let slip through you. That loss against Palace late, and now this loss against Man City late. You got to do better than that, son. Ay. Just goes to show you, even when you do really well. Oh, Kante, brilliantly done. Morgs. Get in! Instant response. What a game. 15 to go. Can someone win it? Morgan Whittaker, where have you been, my friend? Not a single league goal all season long, and now 3 in 2 games. Why weren't you playing like this when we were tanking? Honestly. Back-to-back games without a loss. We'll take that. Really resilient effort. 6-goal thriller. I'll have the point. But it's 6 to play, and we've got a game in hand on all the 4 teams above us in the table right now. Again, I'm not thinking about the top 4, but even 5th is still doable. We win this following game here, Everton away at Goodison, and we'll cut the gap on Marco Silva's side too. It's not over yet. It's not over yet in that quest for that 5th position, but the only way we get there is, I would say, being undefeated in our final 6 and winning the majority. Let's get our second win in 3 games here with a big victory against David Moyes' side. Come on, the Pilgrims. No Kante for the game, though. Absolutely gassed, as we've seen many times this season. Needs a breather. I mentioned before, like, for me, like, the development plan feature that EA have added in over the past couple of years is great, and I really like it, but there's certain things that I would like to tweak with it, and I've always wished you could kind of do, like, individual focus on a particular attribute, like you can in FM, for example, and say to that player, right, you're lacking in this area, so we're going to individually train it more than other areas of your game. So if a player's got a weak first touch, then you start working on his first touch. If a player's got a terrible finishing ratio, then you start working on his finishing. And in Kante's place, I'd say, right, you have got problems with fitness. Let's get that stamina up ASAP. There's Ali McCann. Finds a bit of space to shoot here. And almost caught the keeper out. Still 0-0. Going for our 3rd game in a row without loss. And hopefully our 2nd win in 3. Obispo's header. Easily caught. So get on the deck. Get on the deck. Well in, mate. And it'll drop to Raksaky. Morgs. Jace. Yes! What a finish! Jason Knight, rare scorer, big time goal, Plymouth in front. No Kante, no problem, and the best things do indeed come in pairs. No away day victories since November at Burnley, and now back to back on the road. 7 points taken from a possible 9, no losses in 3. I don't want to jinx it, but I think the Pilgrims have turned a corner. Yep, up to 6th in the table. I love the symmetry of our record there as well. Doesn't that look so aesthetically pleasing? But what will be even more pleasing is a win in this game. Following contest, tough one. Eddie Howe's Newcastle right now in 4th, looking to lock up a top 4 place with 5 to play. We're 9 behind them. There's still a very slim possibility we could catch the Magpies, but really all I'm thinking about is the Cottagers, 2 points and a place below us in the table. If we are to get ourselves into that 5th spot, I think we need to win at least 4 of our remaining 5 games. Let's get a big one here. Come on, the Pilgrims. Remember, dispossessed. Needed to be quicker. You just can't. It's that new gen Harris who's just got the opener, but that is, it's not Gavin Harris, is it? Anyone who gets that reference? I quite like that as well. Harris up top for Newcastle. What a film, what a movie that is, man. Oh dear. Got to be quicker though with Mumba. You can't, I said this before, man, a fraction too late, sorry, and the ball's robbed off your toes. Gavin Harris for Newcastle. I love this. And by the way, for those that don't understand the reference, the film is called Goal. And I think it's actually still available to be watched on YouTube, the whole film. If you haven't seen it, I'll see if I can find it and leave a link down below. It's a peak childhood film of mine. And as Kante is denied by Mamadashvili. Great film. I must have watched it about 20 times when I was a kid, man. Absolutely brilliant film. Still down by 1. And Newcastle looking to end the unbeaten run after 3. Well, Newcastle knew a win in this game would all but lock up top 4. They rocked up with Gavin Harris scoring 2. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. 24 to go, game over, and top 4 dreams have died in Devon. Right, let's do 2 more. 4 games to play in the Premier League, and I'd say on the back of that loss to Newcastle, if we are to finish 5th come the end of the season, we probably need to go 100% between now and the end of the season. Burnley coming to Home Park, our following game. Come on, the Pilgrims. Another tough game once again as things stand. So for back-to-back games without a win, back-to-back games without a goal as well. And as Obispo does well there. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Any chance of us? Yes, Bar, great footwork. Finishing in 5th is slipping through our fingers quickly, but Robert says, don't worry, I'll catch it on the rebound. Robert Bar into the middle. Kante! The Togolese 2 do it once again, and Plymouth lead with 30 to play. Come on! I love team celebrations where it's like 2 or 3 men performing the action together. I used to know, and I'm going back a long time, about 10 years ago, I used to know all the combinations for celebrations. I only know a couple of them now. My celebration game could not be weaker. It's probably as weak as my leg game right now in the gym. Mariko's done brilliantly well there, but slips, and Obafemi turns in the rebound. Typical Plymouth luck, that is. This has been one of my unluckiest seasons playing career mode ever, not just in FC25. When you think about the decisions that have gone against us, the injuries we've had, but also some of the goals we've conceded as well. The fact we were able to win a major honour this year is a miracle. Let's do one more and we'll end on that. And I can't see us closing the episode out of a win here either, because it's a team that we've never beaten in the entire save, even after all these attempts from Season 2 to now Season 5. Brighton, the Seagulls, away. Come on, the Pilgrims. The frustrating thing as well is that there's no off-the-pitch objectives I can complete to get my manager rating up a little bit towards the end of the season, so I'm just going to have to leave it as a chance. I'm just going to have to hope, so I don't think the 5th is going to happen now. I'm going to have to hope that the board take pity on me after winning a Carabao Cup this year. I never thought I'd be saying that sentence. Raksaki down the left, finds Kante, Plymouth hit the post, and the rebound. If that was at the other end, that probably goes in, man. It's been that kind of season for us. Brighton escape. Should have been one. As soon as it becomes mathematically impossible for us to finish in 5th, my manager rating is going to tank. It's already low. It is set to plummet. No wins in 3. Plymouth's poor form is back on the menu. And with 2 games to go, it is still technically possible. But I have to say, I think my time as Plymouth manager might well be coming to an end in our most successful season. I guess we'll find out in the finale. Have a great day, much love to you all, and I will see you for the season finale, where it might be my final game in charge at Home Park very soon.